Alright, let's see that 8th Brothers Kit Reveal Plus! Check out some community comments if they're good. So, first up, Whirling Strike. Ooh, look at that. Do it again. Nice. Ooh, nice. Somebody finally in the Inquisitorius team is... Oh! That's juicy. New final text. Why does it say new? Like, this character's not even out yet. Usually new means, like, after a character gets an Omicron update, then they say, oh, new, because this, you know, it used to be this, now this is new with Omicron. Why is this saying new? Okay. Anyways, if 8th Brother did not have stealth this turn, he gains stealth for 3 turns. Then deal physical damage to target enemy, and if the target is a Jedi, inflict 1 stack of Purge, max 6, until the end of the encounter, which can't be copied or resisted. Okay. Photon Grenades, they're talking about colorfulness. Yep. Do it again. Come on, don't just stand there. Come on. That's weird. He jumps in, spins his blade, and launches them? I mean, it's cool, but it's weird. Why don't you just stand there and throw them? Why you gotta... He doesn't even throw them. They just kind of, like, shoot out of nowhere. What the hell? Watch. Come on, stop taking so long. Get in there. See? They just... What? Well, anyways, new final text. I don't know why I keep saying new. If 8th Brother did not have stealth this turn, he gains stealth for 3 turns. How does he gain stealth for 3 turns? In the developer's insight, it told us that he alternates between stealth and no stealth. So that's not 3 turns, that's every other turn. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict accuracy down and burning for 2 turns. Jedi enemies damaged by this ability are instead... What? Jedi enemies damaged by this ability are inflicted with blind and burning for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. This ability deals double damage to enemies who have any stacks of Purge. Oh, cool. Double damage, so even if they have 1 stack, it'll do double damage. That's pretty cool. Bladed Hilt. Alright. So, come on. Oh, sucks in the blades. Pokes out the razors and goes to town shaving up Jedi Knight Guardian, who's a female and doesn't need to be shaved. Actually, just going after the lightsaber, and it didn't do anything because the lightsaber is made out of, like, you know, a plasma beam or something. Final text, Zeta. If 8th Brother did not have stealth this turn, he gains stealth for 3 turns. Just like the last move. Deal physical damage and consume up to 5 stacks of Purge. Ooh! For each stack of Purge consumed this way, after the first, deal physical damage again. Okay. 1+ stack consumed. Inflict healing immunity for 2 turns. 2+ stacks consumed. Inflict speed down for 2 turns. 3+ stacks consumed. Inflict ability block for 1 turn. 4+ inflict buff immunity for 2 turns. And 5, inflict armor shred for the rest of battle. Ooh. One thing I'm wondering, is it saying that, like, say you consumed 5 stacks, does it do all of this? Like, would you get armor shred, buff immunity, ability block, speed down, and healing immunity? Or is it just the armor shred? And then if you do 4, it's buff immunity. For each segment, yeah, I don't know. These debuffs cannot be resisted by Jedi enemies. I would assume they stack. That's a lot of debuffs. That's 5 just by 1 move. I mean, I don't know. They did say he's good at dealing out debuffs and all that. Anyhow, leader, more than enough. New final text. Stop saying new. Omicron. Empire allies have plus 5% accuracy and plus 5% potency. Accuracy? That's the dumbest stat. I don't even think they have a stat in the you know, when you check out the character's stats. So how are we going to have plus 5% and plus 5% potency? Cool. Okay, potency is not bad. I don't know why I'm making fun of it. Anyways, Inquisitorius allies have an additional plus 30% accuracy and plus 30% potency. Jedi enemies have an additional... Ooh, so they get 35 and 35. Jedi enemies that gain Foresight from Jedi unique abilities also gain Blind for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Whenever other Inquisitorius allies use a basic ability, they have a 30% chance to inflict a stack of Purge until the end of encounter, which can't be copied, evaded, or resisted. Oh, well, they do love dealing out Purge, so that's kind of cool to have a chance to just randomly drop some Purge for no reason just because he did a move. While in territory wars, so the Omicron. When Jedi enemies gain taunt from Jedi unique abilities, all enemies take damage equal to 20% of their max health. Ooh. This damage cannot defeat enemies. Jedi enemies that receive critical hit immunity from Jedi unique abilities dispel critical hit immunity and instead are inflicted with vulnerable. So basically the exact opposite for one turn, which can't be resisted. Wow, so every time General Kenobi taunts, the whole team is taking 20%. It's kind of crazy, actually. The whole team. It's like, way to go, Kenobi. You couldn't have just not taunted. Sorry. Unique. Hunting a shadow. Final text. At the start of battle, 8th brother gains stealth for 3 turns. Jeez, he gains stealth constantly. Every move gives him stealth. At the start of battle, he gains stealth. Whenever 8th brother gains stealth, he recovers 20% health and 20% protection. Okay, so maybe you want him to have stealth all the time. Never mind. Whenever 8th brother uses any of his abilities during his turn, if he had stealth at the beginning of the turn, he loses stealth and gains accuracy up and potency up for 2 turns. If that ability was Whirling Strike or Photon Grenades, he inflicts 1 stack of Purge on any enemy damaged by that ability. Huh. Wait, if that ability was Whirling Strike... What? Uses any of his abilities. If that ability was one of those 2. Huh. That's cool. Alright, time for community. Frank Fitz? Almost sounds like Frank Fritz from Pickers. First, yes, my favorite Inquisitor is here. Goodbye there. Basically. He's the coolest looking one. I'm glad to have him. Yeah, so far. The text for which I'm assuming is supposed to be an omicron, but that is missing. Also, gives him probably a missing mention of his Zeta that should be in his lead too. JMK TW counter is coming together nicely. 8th bro completely negates GK alone. Throw in a couple good tunes, and may not even have the Grand Inquisitor anymore. I don't even need the Grand Inquisitor anymore. Only negates GK as part of his lead. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that too, just like that guy. It's only the lead. Eesh. Please give whoever made these animations a thanks for me. They look fantastic. Yeah, they're cool, other than it's a bit much, constantly spinning. It was cool at first, but then it was like, oh, this again? Cool, bro. Also, really only negates GK on other squads. It only does the taunt damage from uniques, not GMK's leadership. Dispelling crit immunity and vulnerable also won't matter if JMK allies have protection up. However, this looks on paper like it would destroy Padme squads with GK. I mean, at the end of the day, Padme squads really aren't that hard. Malik can solo them, so... I totally agree. I wish Lord Vader's animations were released at that level. He has a GL, right? Added those in. The Zeta was there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's why I kept saying new. I had a feeling that something like this had to have happened, that they did a quick edit, and that's why I kept saying new. Vulnerable also doesn't matter if Padme allies have protection, but yeah, that 20% damage rather fast. If Grand activates all Inquisitor leads, I can see. Oh, yeah, Matt. Maybe that's what they're doing. I didn't even think that, because every single Inquisitorius has a leader so far. And it's kind of stupid. But yeah, imagine the Grand Inquisitor like activates all their leads. Then that would be cool. That'd be cool for any squad actually. But this squad is like built for that, and like each leader ability features a little bit that's kind of cool, and it makes it hard to decide who to choose, because it's like, well, which is best? But yeah, if they're all active, whew, that would be, there you go. Helicopter animations, let's go. I know, that's cool, it's about time, but it just felt like a little much to see it on every single one. The king of fidget spinners himself. We are unworthy to be in his godly presence. You're right, that's probably the direction these kits are going. Most of the videos are a bit underwhelming, but combined you can see how they would add up. That's what I just said. Ugh, those anims. What? Are you saying they look like crap? Everyone else is getting a boner for it, and this guy's over here. Ugh. And it's cost worthy, unlike some LV counters. It costs 100 omicrons most likely. What? Well, yeah, I guess if you're gonna give every character their omicron, then in the whole team, that's, 20 times 5. But still. Well, Lord Vader has some marquee-only counters, some which accelerated, so that's even more efficient. Okay. Wow, Rogue Subtlety. Eighth Brothers looks really cool. His lead looks like a lot of fun, but the vulnerable train he creates can be exploited by Zeta Barris. They finally did the thing! Helicopter, woo! Finally, we have helicopter animations. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Eighth Brother looks interesting. I assume at this point, the fifth Inquisitor will probably be fifth brother. Are you guys going to stop pausing the game timer during extended attack animations? Lord Vader already times out bad enough. What? I second this. A lot of newer characters use their animations in like 1x speed, even when it's on 4x, which strains the clock. Yeah, okay, I see what they're talking about. One character that I've noticed is really slow, even at 4 times. It's Say! When he's doing his weird thing, whatever that move's called, when he's linking one character to another, it takes so long, and I'm on 4 times, and I always think, what would this be like on 1 time? This has to be barely moving. I mean, it's a more appropriate cost. Anyhow, yeah, there it is. So, Eighth Brother loves his stealth and loves doing extra damage and stuff. Kind of cool, and he finally has one that spins his lightsaber, which is also cool. I mean, it's a bit much when it's every single move, but hey, what are you gonna do? Anyway, thanks for checking this out with me, and that's it for now, so until next time, I did say see ya!